I'm a Central Committee member of the Clermont GOP, but I for years have been a thorn in the side of this organization because of my relentless focus on getting cronyism and corruption out of Clermont County politics, of getting transparency and citizen engagement with even the most basic things that are hated by these people, like candidate forums. Back in September of 2023, I was suspended from this body. I had a long track record of getting crooked politicians held accountable, both before and after that suspension in 2023. Things like getting crooked Commissioner David Ubel out of office and convicted. Things like getting sexploitation Judge Jessie Kramig out of the municipal court. Things like getting both Alan Freeman and Gene Schmidt found to have committed campaign finance violations involved with their crooked Larry Householder campaign funding. Even things like exposing that Michael Logue, wannabe congressman someday, is actually funded and has been funded by a person from Hamilton County that serves as a political financier, sugar daddy. That made me extremely unpopular. So I was suspended in September of 2023. That began a long litigation that goes on and on. I have been the victim of hacked political judgments, hack opinions, and now we're at the point where today, on October 1, 2025, I filed a discretionary appeal to the Ohio Supreme Court. But there is good news in all of this. In a corrupt system where the judges in the 12th district actually put in writing that my viewpoints were not productive for Republicans, in an actual opinion. That's how hacked this was. The light at the end of the tunnel, though, is in the latest appeals court decision in this matter, which has now been appealed to the Supreme Court, there was a fantastic dissent written by Judge Siebert, basically calling out the hackery of the work of the courts up to that point, the injustice of it, and the tortured reasoning that other judges have used to shut down participation in political processes of central committees by me particularly, but that also will have long effects and wide effects across the whole state. So for example, in Warren County already, using the same crooked techniques that these people use, there were a series of appointments done to their central committee of people that did not have the proper qualifications to be appointed, that was then used to overthrow the leadership of the Warren County GOP. If the decisions that have come thus far are to stand, it will be delicious chaos. But hopefully the Supreme Court will take this case and intervene to get us back where we belong, which is central committees are supposed to be proportional representation across all the precincts of people that live in those precincts, and where you can come and have your political voice if the Clermont GOP party members in your precinct elect you. Central committees are not clubs, they are not PACs. They are creatures of statute. They only exist because of statute. The people are elected to them in government-sponsored elections. Today, October 1, we come back. A discretionary appeal filed to the Ohio Supreme Court on the actions of these people that have the audacity to have a Charlie Kirk sign in their window when they stand for nothing that Charlie Kirk stood for. I forgot something really important, but not for these guys, the Clermont GOP, unethically silencing me from participating in the committee to which my precinct elected me. I never would have had the idea to start the Watchdog Wire. And I'm glad to announce that in just the last 28 days, the Watchdog Wire has had more than 1.8 million views. It is now being monetized by Facebook. So I apologize, but you're going to see ads now because Facebook has noticed the volume of views. 1.8 million views just within the last 28 days.